DC family. How are you?
How are you?
Yes, as you can see, we are outside. It's a beautiful day. And we were like, let's just give you guys our follow-up video from our trip. Mommy, this weather is something else. We wanted to just pop in really quickly and just finally give you guys our follow-up video from our cruise on the Carnival Venezia that took place in July, August. Right. I know y'all probably like, what is taking them so long? But we told y'all, like, life be lifing, and like it takes time to put these videos together. But we love you guys, and we want to make sure we at least bring you guys our follow-up video. I'm still editing, videos. We'll be done soon, but y'all, we just want to say thank y'all so much for your support. We love the love that we got on our boarding video. Yes. We got like what, 1K?
Yeah,
18. Like, it's going up, like, it's going up. So thank you guys for that. And we just posted our celebration key experience, so be sure to go watch that if you haven't done so already. Like, it was really hot that day, but we're going to talk about that soon. But before we get into it, as always, be sure to thumbs up this video. Please be sure to subscribe and share. We left July 30th and we came back August 7th. Yeah. And it was a great experience. As some of you saw, we did go live on our YouTube channel. That was like our second time ever going live. We just wanted to give y'all like real-time experience, so that was funny. For those of you that didn't see that, go check it out. But we got there, and personally, I think the process this time with checking our bags and stuff went well.
It was very different.
I mean, for me, I thought it was going like really, really fast.
It did. It went really quickly.
I was like, oh.
Some things we did last time we checked in, we didn't do this time.
Yep.
And, we didn't have to sit down and wait. We didn't get some group number.
Oh yeah, that's right. They didn't give us the what's that? The group. It's called the group number.
Group number. You sit
it's hot,
down,
y'all.
You wait until they call your group, but we did get the sniffy dogs.
That's what I was gonna say. This time,
we had to line up like criminals.
Yes, like they did like a few 50 people at a time.
Yeah.
And they had us take off. I had to turn my camera off, so that's why you don't see a lot when we're inside. Before we boarded the ship, I had to turn my camera off. Mm-hmm. We had to take our book bags and everything off, put it on the floor, line up. I was like, I felt like a criminal. I feel violated.
But even in all of that, it didn't really take that long. They had the process going smooth. The dogs did their thing.
Yeah, they sniffed. They went around.
They walked around,
and they were like,
they know what to,
right,
alert them to. Mm-hmm. But that didn't take a long time.
Right, they did that really quick. Different. Yeah, it was just different. Wasn't expecting that. And then once that was done, we made our way. Got on the ship. We were like, it was beautiful.
Everything we expected and then some.
Right, especially all the videos we've been watching other people's videos. The ship was like absolutely beautiful. From the decor was like absolutely beautiful. I love the Italian theme. You know how I feel about Italian culture has always been. I'm like, that's gonna be my retirement home. That's gonna be my retirement location. But it was absolutely beautiful. You could tell. We'll try to insert a snip. I mean, some of you probably already saw our boarding video, but we'll still try to possibly insert a clip where you could see, like, we were so excited when we came on board, like just because we're finally here.
Yeah, it took a long time. For us, it was a long time.
190 days.
You're sitting at home, well, me anyway, watching the videos of the Valencia, and then the reality sits in that you're actually on the Valencia.
Valencia.
I know the name. I don't know why it's not
Valencia. And
it's beautiful. They're definitely different, but it's beautiful.
Right, it's definitely different.
We would definitely do it again.
Yeah, we were saying that if we could, we would like to go and explore. We seem like that's a pattern with us. Any ship we've been on, if you've been following us for a while, any ship that we've been on once, we end up going on it another time, whether it's a 4-day or whatever.
It's a new thing for us.
It was beautiful. We ended up just like trying to take it all in. And then, of course, as always, the muster was pretty good. The only thing for me, it was confusing. You probably catch a piece of that on our boarding video.
Yeah.
Again, Go check it out.
Yeah, they didn't give us quite enough clarity on where the muster
location
stations were.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're not seamen or things like that. And before this, that, like, okay, where is that?
Like, I don't know where that's
I
at.
thought it was right here.
And we weren't the only ones. This couple was like standing there, like, are you looking for whatever? I think it was B or something.
He said, no, this is the one is the deck and one is
right.
One is the location and one is the deck. It's something.
It was confusing.
But it was confusing. And
right.
We only found it accidentally.
Right, because we was like, you know what, we'll find it eventually. Let's just go try to find something to eat. Let's make our way to one of these elevators. And we just stumbled upon it. Yeah. And I was like, ain't that our muster right there?
That was so funny.
That was funny, though. But it was cool. I love that, muster drills have evolved over the years. Yeah. I think this is going to be our third time where we didn't have to sit and stand outside on the deck or, line up like we in the military.
Thing is,
no shade to the military.
And sometimes people are drunk already.
Right. Oh, remember that time? remember that time? A little inside joke.
One of the things, too, that kind of made it a little, I think, a little smooth for us is because we had a later time for embarkation.
Oh, yeah.
And what was it? Was 1:30? It was 1.
I think it was 1.
And you think about the time we got on, we wouldn't have to be walking around so long, and as soon as we did find our cabin, it would be ready.
Right.
We didn't have to, you have an early check-in. It has its advantages if you get on the ship early and you don't mind. But keep it in mind that most times your cabins are not ready until 1:30.
Right.
So if you get on the ship at 11:30, you walk around for 2 hours, you go eat, and you still, if you have a little extra bag or something with you, you still got to drag that around. So I kind of like the idea that we had a later check-in time.
Yeah, it was cool. That made things easier for us.
Yeah, by the time we finished, ooh and ah, and let's go find something to eat, and oh wait, let's go to the muster station. And
right. Our room was ready. Yeah, we walked right in.
That I like.
Yeah, that was a plus this time around.
As well as the location.
Oh yeah. Oh, we're gonna talk about the location. Hold on. Another thing, like Mommy said, is the location. Shout out to our cruise planner.
Yeah. Sean Askew.
Sean been riding with us for years. We'll leave his information down below.
Yes.
Hooked us up again with the best location on the Carnival Venezia.
Oh well, I think that one.
Okay, Mommy gets credit.
Yeah, I get credit for that because what he did was, how you say, put us onto getting the Lido deck cabin close to the entrance onto the Lido.
Mm-hmm. We did that before.
Our first time when he suggested it, I was like, we didn't.
Maybe.
But I'm telling you, and I think there are others on social media that might share my same sentiment that is a great room. There was no noise issue.
Right, like the last time.
Some of them you just have to understand what's above you,
right,
what's below you,
the location.
What you don't like. But overall, having a cabin near the on the Lido, and at the end of that hall,
like right by the entrance,
it's the greatest. You come out of your room, you walk this little corridor, depending on how the ship is made up. And when you come out, you're actually right there.
Yes.
Now on the Venezia, it was like, I think one of the best. I think
the setup was really good
because when we come out, the pool was there. It's small or not, but the stage, everything was like. As soon as we come through a little walkway, it's right there. Oh. That Java Blue,
baby.
I mean, you could really run out with a robe,
and we did,
run across. Get your coffee and run.
Yes, because there was one moment where I was not feeling well, and I had tore my chai. That was like my thing. I kept getting that chai latte from Java Blue, and it was so good. Shout out to the barista. She was amazing. I wish I remember her name. But like Mom said, I know I forgot. But like Mom said, like we were so close to everything. Like if we wanted to like jump out of bed real quick and just go grab some coffee, we were able to do that because our room was like right there. You come out in the corridor, it's so beautiful. Either go to the left or the right. I think it was the left. The bar is
for us. The left would be Java Blue.
I thought it was the.
Well, coming out, we go to the.
When we go left. Between the, because they got the TV with the plant tree background. The decor, first of all, was amazing.
one side was the bar and the other side was Java Bliss.
Right, and if you keep walking, as you
And
see,
then the restaurant
it's
area
like
was
the
burger was there. On
yes,
that side,
the
and
burger
pool was
joint,
right in front.
the pool. We was we was by everything.
Everything is easy to get to. Right
Yes,
from our room.
very accessible.
And even the elevator bank, if you had to take the elevator, was when we come out and go to the left, it
Mm-hmm.
was a little busy in that area.
Yeah.
But it didn't really matter because most of the time we weren't going that way.
Exactly. We would be going towards the food area or the pool area, but
Yeah, it was
that was
good.
a great choice, Mom. Great thing. So I think that's something we'll
Yeah.
try to do moving forward, depending on the setup, the dynamic, and the
yeah.
ship. But if you ever cruise the Carnival Venezia, definitely get our room. What was our room again?
10298.
10290. I always forget. Yeah.
It's actually the last room going to the towards the Lido.
And it has like a secret entrance. I always say that, but it's really an emergency entrance. But they keep it open sometimes.
Yeah, to keep the flow. They open it, and if it tends to draw too much heat through,
Yeah, then they'll close it.
But it's just knowing where it is. Our first experience trying to, we walked all the way around and came through.
We was like, oh.
Because the door was closed.
But sometimes when we wanted to take the long way, just to avoid traffic, we would go the long way.
That's true. Depending on where
Yeah.
we were going,
Mhm.
if we needed to head to the elevator, or if we decided we were going up to the next deck or whatever. But I have grown to really love the rooms, the cabins right at the end of the Lido.
It was perfect.
This
did
one
too.
was really good.
And even having a room with a balcony, it was still a good choice. Because
Yeah,
you
it
would
wasn't
think that because we are where we are, we wouldn't have a good,
Yeah, you might think
view
you might
or
have some kind of obstruction.
right. That's the
It was
word.
only slight because since we were the last one by the Lido, that would be the structure of the ship for the bar that was on the other side.
Right.
So it wasn't flat, so we couldn't really look all the way left.
But it wasn't bad.
But it wasn't.
It wasn't like, oh gosh,
anyway,
right? So it didn't really affect us. And if you see some of the pictures, you can see what we're talking about. When you watch our
Yeah.
video, you can see. But like Mama Cruiser said, we weren't going that way anyway, so it didn't really affect us in any kind of way.
And we understand that some people don't see the value of a balcony cabin, and even maybe particularly one that's located where ours was, but. You have you have options. We understand that you don't come on a cruise. Maybe some people do. You come on a cruise. You don't come to just stay in your cabin.
Right.
We get it. But I just don't like waking up in the morning and it's still pitch black in my cabin.
Right. I need some air.
I need some light. I want to open my curtain and see.
I need a view. I need the glory of the
wanna see
Lord.
the
I gotta tell you guys about our dining experience.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, shady, mommy. So what happened? Let me stop.
Oh boy.
Well,
let me jump in.
I want to say it. I want to say it. It could have been better. I'll say that. Out of all the ships that we out of all the cruise ships we've been on, I feel like as beautiful as the Carnival Venezia is, the food wasn't meeting our expectations. Is that a great way to say that?
That's being very kind. Yes.
I'm being very kind. Amen. Go ahead, Mother.
I'm a breakfast person.
Let's talk about breakfast. Go ahead.
That's part of this. Oh, and this is the what do you call it?
Lido,
the buffet.
The buffet area.
Buffet area, which we go to the buffet when we're on the cruises. We don't knock it.
Yeah.
However, one of my favorite things on all the Carnival cruises I've been on has been having my good breakfast.
Good breakfast.
Carnival
Hallelujah.
Venezia failed miserably in that area.
Sorry, Carnival Venezia.
They did such a. I mean, there's like
it was no effort.
It's like they laying stuff out to make sure, when you ration out stuff. Who needs a ham
and we weren't the only ones that felt like that.
If you like Southern food, grits and things like that. I don't know who did it, but it was. That's what it was. Who did it?
Who did it?
'Cause
And they was skimming on the bacon.
And the bacon, oh my goodness! But the
Jesus.
breakfast, I had bread for breakfast.
Mommy had, most days I felt bad.
And then lunch we usually was somewhere else because we did, somewhere during the day we did a guy burger or
because
or something.
Lunch is always kind of popping a little bit. A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Unless you go
And
pay for something.
Very, very unimpressive.
And I mean, it was consistent. We thinking, okay, they gotta, you know, they waiting for us to get to our first destination so they can load food up on the ship. You know, we trying to make all these excuses. But every single day, the breakfast was like the same. I'm like, yo, like, where's the fruit? It was like the same dry fruit, cantaloupe, that honeydew,
apple, and banana.
And that's it.
Now, if you guys are familiar with the layout of the Lido breakfast,
My God,
you get your peaches,
more
you get
options. Like, what's going on?
You get.
Look. It's because we black. It's because we black. I'm just playing. Yeah. It's a movie. It's a movie reference. It's because I'm just playing.
But my recommendation, and we learned our good lesson.
Yeah.
Get your lazy self up.
Right.
Go to the dining room and sit down. You will never. It's so nice.
It is.
There's no charge there either. You don't have all this back and forth. Excuse me, pardon me.
And the options are so good. Like, I'm so sad and disappointed that we waited until like when it was closer to us coming home, our return, to like take advantage of the sit down breakfast. Because you're going to see a video of that and some pictures. Like, our experience was so amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the food was so good. Everything was fresh. It's like, why is everything fresh in the restaurant and then when you go to the buffet, it's ratchet?
Why should it be so terrible?
Right, like, I was just so surprised because we've never experienced that on any other carnival.
One time they had
maybe
something.
Even if one or two things they didn't have peaches, but that didn't take away from all the other options that we had. The gravy, like, everything was fresh. They did have the omelet station, but that was like
your only
that's
option.
it.
Your eggs were
Well,
horrible.
to be fair, I personally did go to I'm being silly, Tomodoro, because I was about to say Blue Iguana because that's what I'm accustomed to. But on the Carnival Venezia, it's called the Tomodoro. So to be fair, I personally went there to get like breakfast burrito, or I could go there for eggs or watermelon, things like that.
Yeah, you definitely have to explore other options
yeah,
for breakfast, because the buffet is not for breakfast.
Lunch was
really
a little
show up there because we went other places to eat.
But even when we did go to lunch, they didn't succeed. It was like they were serving the same thing every day.
Yeah, we struggled.
It was no like assortment. Even dinner. Remember, I think we had one or two decent dinners.
I think one dinner was
we really enjoyed it.
But
yeah.
I mean, we got 7 days. We need more than one dinner.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a group or a person that may not want to come out of pocket every night just to enjoy a good meal.
Yeah, for the
you should be able to
places,
you should be able to enjoy the buffet and enjoy the food, and not have to, well, I guess I gotta go to the ATM and add money. Right. Like, you shouldn't have to do that. So that's the only thing with that
the dining is good too, but there's such the wait time when you have the dining.
Yeah.
But once you do get in, the food is good.
But again, that goes to show you we weren't the only ones that felt some kind of way about that buffet, because I think all the times we've been dining on other cruise ships, it was never packed like that. Like, the waiting, people was waiting on the steps. Baby, people was honey.
But because people didn't want to go to the buffet.
The people was on steps with their kids, like, dressed up, dressed down. People was just like, listen, we thought we know it's dress up night tonight, but the buffet ain't popping, so we gonna sit here and wait, and they still allowed them to come in even if they wasn't dressed with the dress code. But we basically, after the last few days, we basically went to sit down dinner every night. Every night. And we did breakfast. No, we went to the breakfast once. Because I remember that was like the last time, because I had the that enchilada breakfast. It was so good. It was so good. We went to dinner more than once. It was the breakfast that we went once. Because remember, I shared that new corn. It was like a corn biscuit thing from Tomodoro. It was so good. I've never had it before, and I shared it with you on 2 separate occasions. But yeah, I mean, the ship is beautiful, but we really were disappointed. Saying all that to say, we were disappointed by the breakfast, as far as the food.
go to the dining room to eat if you're on the Venezia.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you don't want to, you just want a little something simple for breakfast, maybe you'll do okay in the buffet if that's what you choose.
Yeah, if that's what you choose, like cereal and all of that.
Breakfast is one of my favorite meals.
Mine too.
And I was so disappointed because all the other Carnival ships I've been on, I have never been disappointed.
Like that.
Really with anything.
Mm-mm.
You know, but particularly breakfast because that's my favorite meal of the day.
I think the only time we pay for food. The only time we paid for food, I think, did we pay for food? No, I'm talking about the trip we right now.
Oh yeah, no. I think
the only thing we paid for was when I think we just kept going to Java Blue. I was trying to remember if we paid for any food, any dinner.
No, because you didn't get the chicken wings at Tomadora. No chicken. What was that?
Chicken wings.
What's that chicken spot?
Oh yeah, there was this chicken place everybody was going to, and I kept seeing these.
Didn't get that.
And I said, "What is that?" And I kept saying, "I'm gonna try it," and we never got around to it.
So yeah, we didn't really.
Yeah, I think the only thing we spent money on food, if you want to say that, is at Java, because we stayed in Java a lot for the coffee, for the chai. I think I had this. We had that. We shared this cake together. The cookie. It was this big cookie. It was so good. Oh my God, it was so good. Yeah, so we didn't really. Yeah, you're right. We didn't really spend money on a restaurant, any restaurants or nothing like that.
Because once we went to the dining room, it was a little frustrating, you know, because most times we had such a long wait time.
Very long.
You know, and.
But once we sat down, like.
Everything was nice.
The service was beautiful. Everybody was just really, really nice. Even when I think there was one experience where your food wasn't the way you wanted it to be, you didn't like it or something like that.
Yeah, it was.
And
tough.
I think the boss, if you will, the one that's in charge, he saw that we were asking questions, and he took the initiative. He came right over. I saw when he was coming. I said, "Mom, he's coming over here," and he was like, "Everything okay?" And she told him, "Mama, you told him, like, you know, I think it's."
He made another suggestion for me to try.
Something you didn't like. I think it was a pork chop.
Different. I had got.
Yeah.
You know, but he suggested something else for me.
They brought it right away.
So
yes,
well
excellent job.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what, we're gonna, because I know so many times on other ships we're like, oh, we don't feel like going to the dining, and we just enjoy like the buffet and stuff like that. But now I'm like, after this experience, we're gonna start being more intentional about going to the dining. And the sit-down dinner and enjoy it a little bit more.
Yeah, and we won't say we'll never go to the buffet, but it's just that from that experience. Well, speaking of course of the Venezia, general,
right?
Knowing what we experienced this time,
right?
I'm not gonna say we'll never go there again. We'll go, hey, you know, let's go see what it looks like. And we go, if we say no, it doesn't look good, we'll come out and we'll make sure we go to the diner.
Right.
Not the diner, but to the dining room.
But other than that, we had a really good time. We were able to explore the ship a little bit. Those videos are coming soon, I promise. Our room was great. We didn't have like any issues with our room. Fresh towels. Oh, right. There was the issue with the balcony. It was a struggle. And my mother was so self-conscious. Like, I'm like, the door is open, Mom. But from her being out on the balcony, she couldn't come back in the room.
Yeah, because it did lock.
But it wasn't locked. That's what I was trying to tell you. It wasn't locked on my side. The handle was down. That's why I was saying, like, it's open. So I don't know why it was stuck. And that's when you were saying, well, we going to put this curtain. She was like, well, I ain't taking no chances. She was like, put this curtain in this door.
Make a little wedge there.
Make a little wedge. Right.
Imagine being stuck on the balcony.
Oh no! I was like, ah. So we did tell them about it.
But you know,
it's like that's minute. But
yeah,
you know. But other than that, we enjoyed ourselves. Like Mom said, if we could go on the Carnival Venezia again, we would give it another try.
Yeah,
like it was really cool. Like everything was really nice. Oh, and we got the pleasure of, you know, talking and taking pictures with the cruise director. Shout out to Joey.
Yeah,
he was excellent. He was lively. Loved the accent. At one point, it was like, oh, is that Chris?
Yeah.
The Flying Scotsman. We're so used to having Chris on our trips.
I miss him a lot.
Yeah, shout out to you. But yeah, we had a really great time, especially the sail away party. Watch the boarding, okay? But the sail away party was fun. We immediately had our little froyo. We was enjoying ourselves. You know, I mean, and this particular ship was a bit crowded.
Yeah, the setup was different. Yeah.
I was like, whoa, it's a lot of people on this bad boy.
But you know, I always say it to people, maybe people who've never cruised before, or people who are so negative about Carnival in general.
Yeah.
When you have to remember, when you're looking at these embarkation day cruise videos from us or anybody else, you have to remember that's just what it is. It's embarkation day, and a lot of people are not in their rooms right away, because people are coming onto the ship. You're going to see a lot of people in the same place for a longer period of time.
That's true.
Until like everything gets underway, people get acclimated to at least where their room is versus maybe where they want to go, and the crowd will disperse. They're going to go where they want to go, you know, to different things that they might want to enjoy. On the first day, the crowds are going to tend to be in the same place.
Right.
More people, I should say.
But we were saying, not to cut you off, but we were saying that it seemed like it was a lot of people.
Yeah,
it did seem, even when we were checking in, like it was like more busier than we were accustomed to. I mean, it's always busy for that particular port. It's just, to me, in my opinion, and then, I thought it was like a lot.
But then if you guys look at the sail away party, and even when I looked at it again after it was done and uploaded, it doesn't look like that.
That's true.
You look at some of those videos and it looks like everybody in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, the whole tri-state area is on the Guido tour. You know, it looks ridiculous.
That's true.
You know, but it's the setup of the ship, and maybe people have opted not to do it because of the way
it was set up. Yeah, because it is small.
You know, you got the stage thing there.
Yeah, they got a stage,
a little bit of space, and then you have all the couple of few seats because there weren't many.
Right.
And then the pool is right behind that.
Right.
So it's like.
And remember, Carnival Venezia is not your typical Carnival ship, so you're not going to see the traditional fin that we love. You know, the decor is different because it's an Italian ship, inspired ship. But like Mama Cruz said, it is definitely smaller on the deck. So that's probably one reason why some people probably weren't at the sail away party, just being, you know, cooped up. And it was so hot that day. We had beautiful weather. God answered our prayers. We keep saying it all the time.
Yes, he did.
I know we was hot, and we was like, because even today is a beautiful day, but it wasn't like when we left. It was super hot. I mean, I had to change my shirt as soon as we got our room and came. I said, oh my God. But we were loving it because we prayed for it. Yes, especially after our last trip. It wasn't the best weather conditions. So we were like, this is definitely making up for that. And I'm talking about the entire trip was absolutely beautiful. We did have a couple of sprinkles of rain, like when we stayed on the ship that day.
Yeah, I think we were on Serenity that day.
We spent a whole day in Serenity. That video is coming up. Or it's already out, actually. It's already out. That sounds like a word. It's already out. Hallelujah. So go check that out. It wasn't a long video because we really wanted to be present. So a lot of times when we post, we try to give you as much content as possible, but you have to remember we're on vacation too. So we wanted to be present on one of those days and just take it all in, spend quality time with each other, relax. I brought a book with me, you know, so that video wasn't that long, but we wanted to just give you an idea of what our day was like. So even though that video is not that long, still go check it out. Like it, share it. All right. Anything else we want to talk about? I mean, our overall experience was really great.
Yes, I want to say I'd recommend it. You know, you just have to know what you want and your do's and your don'ts and whatever. And I would never say no to the Carnival Venezia. I would definitely go again if I can. I don't know if I should mention about the future of Carnival Venezia.
Maybe.
So one more thing before we go. All we've said about the Carnival Venezia, you know, and how we would go again. One thing that's going to happen, as you know, we are cruisers from New York City cruise port, our favorite port. Unfortunately, Carnival will no longer have any ships sailing from New York City.
Yeah, we personally just found this out.
Yeah, I heard this just the other day on one of my little videos that I watch on New Carnival News Report, if you will. They'll be pulling out of New York City as a cruise port beginning in 2027. And I would have to say that this means that the Venezia is completing its 25, 26,
Right.
you know, sailings, apparently, if they're not going to be here anymore. No Carnival ships, actually, is what it's. So Venezia is out.
Right. I was going to say
26.
no ships.
No
So that's
Carnival
a
ships
bummer.
leaving from New York City. The relocation will be Miami.
Of course.
Which seems like where all the ships are going.
Exactly.
It's just too busy for me.
And when Mom told me that, I was like, oh, Lord, what we going to do? What we going to do? I said, the only thing we could do is go to New Jersey.
Explore our other options.
Right.
Leave it like that.
Possibly,
You know, or
right.
if
Other
you
options.
Suck it all the way up, which I don't like, and then fly to
I
Miami.
know Mom doesn't want to do that.
I don't like doing
But I get it. When you have something that's so convenient, why would you want to fly when you can just take a car service or whatever, a little puppy? So yeah,
it's a puppy.
I know. We're in this beautiful park. It's such a beautiful day. We were like, let's just take advantage of it. But yeah, so no more Carnival. It's kind of going to be leaving out of New York. So that was, you know, I don't know if you all heard about it. If you did, leave a comment. Let us know your thoughts about that. We would love to hear from you as always.
Yes.
Yeah, so that was it,
So
guys.
sad.
I know.
Because I love cruising from New York.
Yeah, I do
love
too.
Cruising from New York is wonderful to go down as you approach the cruise terminal and
Yeah.
you see those whale tail down there waiting for you. And we were expecting and hoping that would happen again since we didn't get that on the Venezia. But
Right.
it was still good you could still see the smokestack now.
Right, because
But,
it's so big.
But, you know, that experience is no more.
Yeah, that's
You know,
that's
because
sad.
even if we were scheduling to go back on her now,
we would have to
we
get
would
it
have to
somewhere
go to
else.
Miami probably.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
you know.
So that's a
We'll
bummer.
see.
But we'll see. As we learn more, we'll share more. We're definitely going to bring MotherDaughtercruiser news back. I know we did that one test
Trying
drive.
to keep it going, but
Yeah.
you know.
But I promise you, in the meantime, I'm going to keep working on these videos and give you the rest of our Carnival Venezia experience. We have a couple of more videos to post, and then we'll be done with this experience. So again, we always want to thank you guys for your continued support.
so much.
And thank you for hanging with us today. I know we're outside. I hope you could hear us because I forgot to bring the mics. It was kind of spontaneous. But yeah, let us know your thoughts, all the things. Anything else we touched on? Whatever we don't remember, we can always pop back on and talk about it. Remember to follow us on our Instagram if you're an Instagram subscriber. And as always, you can jump on here. We do have a community on here as well where we can post and share. It's almost like Instagram if you know about it. So even if we don't post a video all the time, we can definitely post content in the community here on YouTube. All right, so thank you once again for joining us. We hope you liked this video. We hope we explained enough and we were transparent as much as possible about our first time. Venezia. And be sure to check out our onboarding or boarding video. All right, let's get those numbers up. Remember, we're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers this year because once we reach it, we have something special that we want to do. So spread the word, invite people to follow us. If you know of a mother-daughter team, let them know that they have some people, mother-daughter team like us, people like us that have content like this, that love to share about bonding and traveling together, building relationship, building community, and all the things. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right, guys. Remember, as always, that Jesus loves you, and so do we. Thank you for watching.
Blessings.
Bye.